Welcome to episode 3 of the Daughters and the Dad podcast. I am Kevin, along with my co host.
D.
And
Taylor.
all right. So, how are you ladies this week as we roll into episode 3?
I'm tired and I'm over being an adult.
You're 24,
And I'm already over it.
but it
I
just
hate
started.
adulthood.
It just started. I'm 2 decades in. You're just getting started.
I could crash out as a kid. I can't crash out as an adult.
No, it's okay. No, we don't need that. We don't need that. Why?
You don't need that.
No, I've been doing it for a long time. Long time.
I do.
Is that work related?
Yes.
Deal with it. That's my day to day job.
You need to deal with it. I have been dealing with it.
Exactly. Yeah, it'll be all right. It's just work. It's over at the end of the day until the next day. Then the next day.
And then the next day, and the next day, and the next day, and the next
Exactly.
day, and the
Exactly.
next day.
And you
Every
get
day.
paid. You get paid for those days. You're fine.
I don't get paid enough.
Taylor, how are you this week?
I'm perfectly fine, thank you very much.
What is
Except for the fact that we might die soon.
I don't plan on dying. I don't know what you're talking about. That is
She
just
got me there.
okay. Well, as of this recording, we're at war with Iran. It's Saturday evening.
I might not even make it to 25.
That's wow.
I just had my 13th birthday.
Listen. I think we'll be okay. It's crazy.
You
Madness
think.
going. I
You
said
think.
think. I can't guarantee. I think
we'll be okay.
we'll be okay.
Sir,
I
we're
think we'll be
black.
in America.
I don't think we're going to be okay.
Here's what I'm gonna say to y'all and everybody listening: go vote. These things
Midterms
won't
are
happen.
coming up. If you can vote, do. If you don't, you're a waste of a human.
You're a waste of
Of an
time.
American. Of an American.
Move to Japan if you don't want to be an American. Actually, no.
No, you just want to move to Japan.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't do that. They'll stop having us come over. Don't do that.
Yeah. All right. So I had an interesting week. Tiffany and I went to a show. Interesting enough, we went to a show about it was hip hop on strings. It was a string quartet that played hip hop music. What is they played songs from Kendrick Lamar, they played Beyonce, they played Jay-Z, they played Biggie, Tupac, they played Coolio. It was interesting and fun actually.
Right.
And right, it was a good show.
Right.
I know you don't know any of the music, Taylor, because it's
No.
except for Beyonce
Right.
and probably Jay-Z and Kendrick, but
Right.
they
She
actually
don't know Jay-Z.
no, she don't know real Jay-Z.
No.
She know the post Beyonce Jay-Z.
Right.
No.
She don't know anything about Hard Knock Life and that stuff. So,
Nope.
but they also played. They did a compilation of both Drake and Kendrick together, which made me laugh. It was hilarious, but it was good. It was an awesome show. I'd never heard. I didn't know what it was going to be like to like hear like Kendrick and Biggie on like violin and
Well,
other instruments they had.
if America makes it to summer, I will be probably getting my first summer job here soon.
Is that legal?
So, first of all, let me clarify what Taylor's talking about.
Okay, not a summer job per se.
Before she gets us all arrested, let me clarify. The Chicago Park District had a presentations today at Malcolm X College where it's summer programs for teens.
Right.
With some of those programs, some of them,
Getting paid.
you can get paid for like training younger kids in various things such as doing gymnastics, sailing. The fire department was there. A couple of the zoos were there, both Lincoln Park and Brookfield Zoo, excuse me, were there. And if you're old enough, most of the programs Taylor's not old enough for right now, but I think most of them are like start at like 15 or 16. For working those summer programs, you can get, as they called it, a stipend because they can't call it a salary. for working those programs. So that's what she's talking about. Yeah.
Right.
So she's excited about that. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, congratulations, little sis. I'm proud of you and
I am
happy
too.
for
She can
you.
start paying her own bills. Yay.
Yeah, no.
No. No. It
No.
does.
I don't think she'll be able to get paid enough for all that.
Yeah.
No. I looked and it doesn't cover like her shoes for cheer. So it is what it is. What
So
it
it's
is.
lunch money.
Yeah. But however, your sister did a presentation at school this week. You want to tell them about that,
I
Taylor?
did? Yes. Okay. So like I'm so proud of myself because the other day we had a Black History event at my school and it was like super cool or whatever. But so basically my friend invited me to like, there's this thing where you could do a youth business thing and you could like and basically you could basically like put your business out there to the whole school and then like the kids could like scan your form or whatever. So of course, again, if you don't know, I do nails and um you know I posted on my Instagram or whatever. So I decided, you know what, why not? But at first I was gonna have an MC promote me because I am very much an introvert and I go to a high school, so these people are like 50 years taller than me. I mean, 50 feet taller than me. So it was weird, but my friends encouraged me to be like, no, you should go on stage. You should go on stage. So I went up on stage in front of thousands of high schoolers and some eighth graders. I introduced myself. I did a slideshow and basically about my whole business, Wish Nails. And I did like this whole thing. Yeah. Yeah. I was goated. So right now I currently have 19 plus orders that I have to get to um just for my school. Um and yeah.
So I go to her school the other day. Tiffany and I go to her school the other day for some election work I had to do for the school council. And the principal walks up and it's like, "Oh yeah, your handle, Taylor Tay the creator." And I'm like, "Why do you, as the principal, know my child's Instagram handle?" She's like, "She gave a presentation in front of the school." And I'm like, "So everybody just knows now." Oh, so okay, all right, this is gonna be a problem when we have to start buying these nail supplies in bulk. This is gonna be interesting. But anyway, good work, Taylor, for getting in front of the entire school body and doing that. Yeah, congratulations, congratulations.
Thanks.
Okay,
Thanks.
so one last thing I have for me. So, DJ, your sister. So today, so folks that don't know, WWE is here in Chicago tonight. Yeah, and so I figured we're not going to the show because they've priced out the common folk customers because that's what they do. But they had meet and greets with wrestlers today. So I took Taylor with me to go meet one of the female wrestlers, Lash Legend, and we're going to go meet two more tomorrow.
Hey.
Tiffany Stratton and Javon Evans. Um, your sister lost her mind because the guy in front of us in line, as we were waiting to do the photo op, he had gotten pictures with one of her favorite wrestlers, Bianca Belair. Um, and then she further lost her mind as we're taking the picture with Lash Legend. As we're taking the picture, Lash it has her title belt that she just won last night with her, but it still has Rhea Ripley's name on it, who is also one of Taylor's favorite wrestlers. And so your sister loses her mind, and it's like, oh my God, I just touched the belt that Rhea Ripley touched.
She's so amazing.
I was like, can you calm down,
You
please?
said that in front of the Lash Legend?
No,
No.
she
I
told
said
me.
it after.
Okay.
She said it
Okay.
after,
I was
and
gonna say that's crazy.
I
I
was like,
should have
oh,
said it in front of her.
Why?
So she knows that Rhea's the GOAT.
Rhea is not. Oh Lord, just we're not having a
Rhea
wrestling.
is the GOAT.
We're not having a wrestling.
Don't make me go there because I'll shout it to the rooftop. AJ Lee.
No.
It's
See, this is where we're all different because we're not talking about wrestling because
go.
limited audience, but Bianca Belair is going to be my favorite female wrestler. So we're all got different ones.
She let me down, but
And
okay.
for the audience, DJ's really pissed because her favorite wrestler AJ Lee is actually here this weekend after 10 years. Yeah,
Y'all don't
we're not.
understand. Y'all, I mean, you probably do, especially with the eruption of when she came back.
Mm.
AJ was my girl. She liked comic books. She was a nerd. She was weird and crazy. Don't tell her I said that.
I'm gonna
And it
tag
was
her
just,
when we put the shorts out. I'm gonna tag her now.
please do. I want her to follow me. I've missed that girl. Because she was me. She was me. I was weird. I was a private nerd because nobody knew I was really watching wrestling and watching anime with my father. No one knew I was much of a tomboy as I really was behind closed doors. So it was like for her to be out there and just being weird and playing all the men's.
You
I
know,
was with it.
while she was off, she wrote her own comic book. I don't know the name of it though.
Oh yeah, I saw Weird is My Superpower. Oh wait, no, that
Oh,
was the book. That was the book. I forgot the name of the comic book, but I follow her on Instagram, so I saw it.
okay. All right. All right. Anything else you all want to share for your week?
Um, um, I got a 4 on my science quiz. Yeah, I'm smart. Wait, they don't know what a 4 is.
No, they don't.
They probably think
I,
I'm slow.
I was waiting because
They think you
some people are thinking right now she got 4 out of 100 and she thinks that's good. Like
and we're clapping for that?
exactly.
No, a
Please
4 is
explain.
an A, guys. It's like 1 is the worst, 2 is 3 is a B, and 4 is a A. So yeah.
This is some elementary school grading
But
right
do
here.
you understand that when we post this, people are going to be like, "I'm sorry, what? She got a 4? And this is to celebrate?" Like
That's the real end right there.
there's the trailer right there. All right. All right. Oh, and adios to the Winter Olympics. I've driven my family nuts this week enough with it. It's over. Thank the
Curling.
Lord because Taylor has gotten completely annoyed with me talking about bobsledding
No, curling.
and curling. I never watched curling, but every night at dinner, I was like, "Are we going to watch bobsledding while we're eating?" Her response was a
No.
resounding,
No.
"Yeah." She's like, "No, we're absolutely not."
No.
And I'm not gonna lie, I didn't really want to watch bobsledding because I think I turned it on for like 2 minutes. And I'm like, you know what? I'm done. I used to watch them the Winter Olympics when
Oh,
I was younger, but there's nothing interesting, so I'm done
and
with it.
two more things for family talk.
No, family talks later, but go ahead.
Sorry for,
This is open talk.
intros.
Okay.
One person, Bruno Mars came out with his album, and Blackpink came out with the album. Just wanted to say
Who
that.
is Blackpink?
The
Everybody knows who
K-pop group.
Blackpink is.
Oh,
Blackpink, the K-pop group.
Everybody knows who Blackpink is. Everybody and their mother knows who
I got
Blackpink
you.
That return
Okay,
something else.
I got you. We have to move on, but I do want to say also, Jill Scott came out with her album. It's fire. And then we're gonna talk about J.
is.
Cole probably a little later. I got to think.
And Megan dropped a remix to that Juvenile song.
I didn't hear that. I didn't hear that.
Listen to it. You need to listen to that.
I'll listen to it.
You
All right,
and Bob, listen to it.
let's move on into the topics because WWE's already on, and so's the NAACP Awards. So I want to watch both of those tonight. So first on our agenda is little known Black history, and I think DJ has it this week.
All right, guys. So seeing as when this is coming out, it will no longer be March. It's a hurrah to last Black not the last Black History fact for the pod. So today we will be talking about Claudette Colvin. I struggle saying her name. Her last
Yeah,
name Colvin.
it's Colvin. Yes,
I always want to say Calvin.
it is Colvin. And trust me, from a person that
Col-
was plagued with my grandmother calling me Calvin
That's why I
for
laughed.
30 years, even though my name's Kevin, it's Colvin.
Eh,
I'm pulling up separate notes that I wrote because it's screen sharing.
Okay.
So Claudette Colvin was born September 5th, 1939.
mm,
Montgomery, Alabama. You know,
uh,
the famous place of the South.
Mhm.
So Claudette, see, I was about to
Colvin.
mess it up again. I was about to mess it up
Colvin.
again.
Colvin.
Claudette Colvin was 15 years old,
you're right.
taking a bus from school, right? You just coming out of high school. You just did all that work. You tired. She was on the bus. And a white lady,
Mm,
sorry, context, she was in the back of the bus. Now, the rules were when the bus is full, even in the back, you have to give up your seat to white people.
girl.
And this was in the 1950s.
This is, well, yeah, I guess this is the 50s. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. March 2nd, 1955, ironically.
Yeah, I do have that down. So, as Claudette's 15-year-old tiredness is sitting on the bus, a white lady has come on the bus and there are no more seats. So the bus driver asked her and 3 other black women to get up and give her their seat, even though she's only one white woman. I don't know why she needs 3 seats. Um, Funny enough, the woman sitting next to Claudette was a pregnant lady
Mm,
named Ruth Hamilton. That's an important fact. Hold on to that. Keep a note to that.
Noted.
A pregnant lady was asked to get up from her seat,
Mhm.
and she said no as well. So Claudette followed suit in saying no because she was also feeling the fire of what learning in school. They were learning about slavery and what they were dealing with in that current time with Jim Crow. And she was just a little angry, yeah, as you should be.
Yeah.
As you should have been. So she also said, "No, I'm not giving up. I'm not
Mhm.
giving up my seat. I paid my fare, so this is my constitutional right to sit here." So with that, Claudette was arrested at the bus stop and forcibly put in cuffs at the age of 15, uh, and was arrested for disturbing the peace, violating segregational laws, and battering and insulting a police officer, even though she literally didn't put hands on anybody. She's a child. But luckily, those were later dropped, except for the assault on the police officer, when again,
what?
she did not assault a police officer. That didn't get exonerated till later in 2021.
What?
So that was on her record for a while for
Yeah.
assaulting a police officer at 15.
Yep.
Um,
It's like
but
50 years.
with her record being the way it was, she was shunned by members of her community. Uh, and she was shunned by members of her community, and also for the fact that she was pregnant at the time.
Mm,
With her words, because a few people had a lot to say current day about why she wasn't acknowledged and why Rosa Parks was. And in her words, she said how the NAACP and all of the other Black organizations felt that Parks would be a good icon because she was an adult at the time, and they didn't think teenagers would be reliable.
And because Claudette was darker skinned and
I'm getting there.
I'm sorry, I jumped it. My apologies.
She also says Parks had the right hair and the right look. Her skin texture was the kind that people associated with the middle class. She fit the profile.
Not the whole
And then
profile.
Rosa Parks also had to say if the white press had got a hold of the information with Claudette being pregnant at the time as well, which also was looked at as inappropriate, but she was also deemed too inappropriate to be the symbol that Rosa Parks would be known for as today. Rosa said, had the white press had got a hold of that information, that would have been a field day. They would have called her a bad girl, and her case would have never been seen.
Mm.
But luckily, because Rosa was the symbol, no disrespect to Rosa Parks, she was able to be one of 4 plaintiffs in the Broder versus Gale case. Eventually also got her charges dropped, except that other one. And it eventually led to the desegregation of public transportation in America.
Nice.
Mm.
Nice. Go on, Claudette. Get it. And she went through all that long before Rosa Parks did. But, you know,
Exactly 9 months before Rosa Parks did it,
yep.
was she taken off the
Yep.
bus for saying no.
And I'd like to point out that Claudette literally just passed away of natural causes on January 13th of this year. So she just
Wow.
recently passed away last month. So, Claudette,
R.I.P.
you are Black History, ma'am.
You
You are.
are
We're proud to have you in
Black
our Black
history.
History.
You will never be forgotten.
Yeah. So I wanted to say also because this week we lost. I think it was last week actually. We lost Jesse Jackson. I know it's not little known Black history, but Jesse being as important as he was to Black history, to our Black history, and to our modern today time frame as well. We wanted to make sure we gave the shout out to Jesse and his family for their loss that happened. So um, yeah, so that's little known Black history.
May
Uh,
both Claudette and Jesse rest in peace.
yep. Um, I want to give a negative shout out uh, to the BAFTA Awards because
Uh-huh.
oh boy, those people. Oh,
Boy,
boy. Yeah, the BAFTA.
threats don't make you do that.
I probably shouldn't follow. I probably shouldn't follow up little known Black history with this, but
At all.
Threats
boy,
don't make you do that.
the BAFTA folks, I tell you, they, whew, Lord Jesus. Okay, so for folks that may not have seen, heard, I don't know how you missed it.
Everybody should have known.
Lord.
Everybody
But
and they black mama heard that.
but Delroy Lindo and Michael B. Jordan were presenting an award at the British Arts Awards this past week. And there was a gentleman, and I don't have his name in front of me. I apologize to everyone. Trust me, you can find the article on it anywhere.
Anywhere.
Anywhere. There was a gentleman who was nominated for another foreign film that was about Tourette's. He actually does have Tourette's. That was sitting close to the front, if not in the very front of the audience at the BAFTA Awards. And I guess while Delroy Lindo and Michael B. Jordan were in the middle of presenting, the N word came clear out of his mouth.
Clear.
Hard R.
Hard R, yeah, hard R. So a few times probably. From what I understand, and being the professionals they are, you know, Delroy Lindo and Michael B. Jordan pressed along, but it sparked a conversation over the last week about um, could you have removed him? Should they have left him there, knowing he has Tourette's? Was it purposeful, even though he had Tourette's? Because it's kind of one of those things that yeah, we probably should have saved it to crash out news, but yeah, it's one of those things that you ask, why did they let it happen? And I think a lot of folks just ask the question of, you know, why couldn't they just edit it? Because they edited out one of the presenters uh, doing a pro-Palestine speech or whatever. They cut that out, but they left the guy with the Tourette's
Mm.
saying the N word in. And then they used it as part of their promotional campaign because they made a short out of it and put it on YouTube. So I'm gonna leave
But I
that.
thought it was a live show.
Any live show has some kind of delay in it, so they can cut out anything crazy that happens. And from what I understand, for the BAFTAs, they had like a 2-hour delay.
Oh.
So yeah, they had plenty of time to cut it out. Plenty of time. plenty of time. All right, let's move on from that. I probably shouldn't have put that next to little known Black history, but it was sitting right there in my face, literally. So, um, all right, let's go on to the next segment. Apparently, everybody's favorite since it gets all the comments. Tea with Tay.
I don't
Yeah, I know.
understand it.
I'm everybody's favorite. It's okay. Just
I
deal
don't
with it.
understand it.
That's not true because I love both my daughters equally.
Just
I know,
deal with it.
but
It's
I'm
okay.
still everyone's favorite in this whole podcast
Let's
community.
go.
So, yeah. Okay. So I know my dad has been talking about a lot about how we're recording this and the NAACP Awards and WWE is going on right now. And that's what I'm going to be talking about today. I'm going to be talking about the NAACP Awards. So lately I just found this out, but apparently they've already gave out awards prior to the NAACP Awards. So I'm going to be saying some of those and some of the nominees as well. So let's start with probably the most, I guess, not important one, but probably the biggest one right now, which is the Entertainer of the Year. So they haven't got a winner for this at all. It's just the nominees. So the Entertainer of the Year nominees is my girl Cynthia Erivo. If you don't know who she is, she's from Wicked. Yeah. Doechii, everybody should know Doechii. Kendrick Lamar, Michael B. Jordan, he's the GOAT, and Tina Taylor.
Tiana Taylor won, but
Tiana Taylor.
Tiana Taylor. But I have a
I always
question:
mix up her name.
Is everybody your goat? Because I've heard it like a million times.
Okay,
I think you
so
have
like
Dropped it a couple of times.
Yeah.
Rhea Ripley is the ultimate GOAT, and then Michael B. Jordan is the second one.
I'm sorry.
Actually, no, scratch that. There's people in K-pop that are the actual GOATs before anybody, so no.
Everybody can't be a goat. That's like saying LeBron, Magic, Jordan,
I mean,
Pippen. Can't everybody be a goat? That's why it's
that's a
called
bit.
goat.
No, but
That's a
you
little
can
bit
be
harsh.
in your category.
Right. There
Sure.
could be a GOAT in every category, like, yeah.
Okay. All right. I'll take that.
So for this category, Michael B. Jordan is the GOAT.
Okay, I'll take it. I'll accept
Okay.
that answer for now.
I'm gonna pick the next biggest one, to me at least, which is probably going to be
Wait,
motion
I have a
picture.
question. Who do we think is
Yeah.
going to win that category?
Michael B. Jordan.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Because Cynthia Erivo's in there. And so is Tiana Taylor, who's been getting some hype for one.
I automatically have to say he's gonna win because that's like
Because he's your goat.
No,
I can't
to
say
be fair.
I can't say what I want to say, but yes.
To be fair, Sinners has outdid anything Tiana has done so far. And Cynthia, well, I guess
Cynthia
in
Erivo.
comparison, her name's not what I'm struggling with. It's more so, I mean this in the nicest way possible. I can count on one hand how many Black people I know who saw Wicked.
So, okay. So here's the thing. Wicked is popular. I'm gonna take this from the perspective that I'm gonna take this.
I had to.
I know you did. I know you did. Actually, somewhere in the back of my head, I saw it coming, and I just couldn't stop. I knew I should have been ready for it, and I didn't stop it, and I don't know.
You know what made me mad about that song is she already wrote a popular song earlier in her music career. So that made me more annoyed.
So I'm gonna look at this from the perspective that this is the NAACP Image Awards. Wicked is a popular movie. Yes.
Popular.
Stop it. But is it popular in the Black community like that? I'm gonna say not as popular as some of the other things that were nominated.
Not as popular as Sinner.
One battle after another, one of them days. I can't believe I just put that in there. But I did. And Sinners and so forth. So I just don't think Wicked is as popular in the Black community as it is, generally speaking, globally. So.
I was gonna say, Taylor, I'm not gonna say it's like a white movie either. because
No, it's
Taylor
not.
said it's a white movie. It's not. It's specifically for theater kids. And I'm not saying that black people aren't theater kids. I'm one. But I'm also a theater kid who is not that into. I mean, I say not into musicals. If you do it right, I like it. Because Wicked was the first musical I'd ever seen on Broadway, and Mom's the one who took me to go see it. And I was in love.
Yeah. And then you also watch High School Musical. End of story there.
See. And here you go hating on High School Musical when it was a classic.
Your sister watches Descendants, which is basically the same thing.
I would say it's directed by the same guy. It is the same thing.
Yeah. Was she still singing? Are you still singing Popular?
Yes. I've been
All right,
singing it this whole time.
let's keep going.
So my next favorite that we will be talking about is Outstanding Female Artist. They did in fact pick a winner for best outstanding female artist. The nominees for this was first Alex Isley with her album Hands. We have Cardi B, who is Am I the Drama, which is a goated album. Doechii with Anxiety, even though Anxiety came out in 2024, but okay.
Still alive.
SZA with her SOS Deluxe Lana, and Tiana Taylor with Escape Room. Which one do we think won?
Cardi.
Are we sure?
No.
Yes.
Yes, you are correct. It is Cardi B.
Because she is the drummer.
No,
y'all see how nobody's talking about Stephon Diggs no more?
Well, Stephon Diggs, we talked about Stephon Diggs in a whole different way than what people used to talk about.
Look,
yeah.
I ain't seen his court feed pop up on my timeline since the first day.
No comment.
That's all I'm saying.
I'm gonna move on from that one.
And then the male outstanding female artist, we have Bryson Tiller.
Where did he come from?
He's so goated. Oh my gosh.
No, he's not. No, he's
yes,
not.
He
no, he's not.
is.
No, he's not. No, he's
yes,
not.
he is.
No, he's not. If you knew Bryson Tiller for real. No, he's not.
Okay.
He's good, but
he's
been MIA for years. Where did he come from?
I don't know. I have no idea.
And then we have Chris Brown, It Depends, featuring Bryson Tiller.
Chris Brown's gonna win. Somebody's got to get Chris Brown something. It's been too long.
Shut up. He won't shut up.
No,
Giveon has been my man since 2000s.
Before I was even born. Did he even come out with a song last year?
Yeah, he came out with Beloved, his album.
Taylor, you just lied. What do you mean you've loved him since the 2000s? You weren't even born in the 2000s.
Okay, I've loved him since 2020. I've loved him since the 2020s. The start of the 2020s.
You wasn't going to speed past that like she didn't say what she just said.
That's why I said never mind. I wasn't even born then. That's why I said never mind.
Just keep going. Keep going.
Okay. So and then we have we said Giveon with Beloved, and then we have Kendrick Lamar with Luther. His Luther album, and then we have Leon Thomas, the GOAT, with what did I just say?
I'm sick of you in this GOAT. I'm sick of you in this GOAT, man.
Everyone's goated at this point.
So who won?
Except for Trump, he's not goated. But yeah, everybody else is pretty much.
He is a GOAT, but that's never mind. I didn't say that. No. Let's keep going. Who won that category?
Yes.
You mean yes?
Yes.
Who won the cat? No.
Who won the category?
Yes. Kendrick Lamar.
Daddy?
Guess, Daddy.
You said guess. I thought you said yes. I'm sorry. Well, it's obviously got to be Kendrick.
It has to be.
Is
Kendrick.
It though?
Yeah, because if Leon Thomas wins against Kendrick, I'm going to start a war.
What
to be fair,
Tiller won?
He did no.
Bryson Tiller did not win it. You're lying.
Okay, fine. Giveon won.
Okay, thank you. No, he did not.
Yes, he did.
Let me look. I think
I'm joking. Okay, Luther won.
Okay, thank you. I was about. There's no way no way that Givion's one Ghost album a year backside is going to beat Kendrick Lamar. Chris Brown might come close, but that's
I'm
it.
gonna do one more before we have
First
to
off,
move on.
Go ahead.
But outstanding original score for TV film. Public voting was not permitted for this, so this was all the Academy. But we have Ironheart, Marvel's Ironheart, which my friend is in. Yeah. I'm not gonna say too much on that. One of them days with my goat SZA. Sorry. And then we have Sinners, the goat. I'm, I'm not gonna stop saying the goat. Sinners, and then Eyes of Wakanda original soundtrack, and then Boots. I don't know what that is, but Boots. So, who do we think won that?
Sinners, obviously.
Sinners.
It's always Sinners.
Sinners did in fact win.
Yay!
Well, that's basically all. I wish them
Shout
luck.
out to all the nominees.
Yep, I wish them luck in right now. Actually, yeah.
Yeah, they're going on right now. So I want to say something real quick, and then we'll move on. There is a category in the NAACP, and I'm glad we're not in it this year for podcasting. I'm glad we just started this podcast because if we were in it, we'd have been up against the In My Opinion
Oh,
podcast by Michelle Obama and her brother Craig.
Yeah.
I don't want to be up against them. So, granted, we're just getting started. We're not there yet, but I don't want to be up against Michelle Obama and like Don Lemon and Trevor Noah. I'll pass. Thank you. All right.
Kamala Harris? Yeah, no.
Yeah, no, we're good. We're good. All right, let's move on. We're gonna move on to crash out news. So, boy, you know what? So some of it we already talked about earlier. We already talked about the fact that we're at war with Iran. I don't want to go through that again. It's just we're watching military bases get destroyed in the Middle East. We're watching, I think
Hmm.
they said um, a children's hospital or something, if I remember correctly, had gotten hit as well in Iran. So a lot of stuff's going on there. That's craziness. One thing that I really found, not about the war, because nothing's funny about war, but I found funny, and I
Is it
told
really a war?
Yeah.
people are dying and things are getting blown up. It's a war.
But they not blowing us up right now. It's not a war until it goes back
Taylor,
and forth.
Taylor,
Don't ask
Taylor,
for those things.
Taylor,
I'm not. I'm just saying, like,
It is
Taylor,
a war.
Taylor,
It is a war.
Taylor. Once you hit somebody, another country's territory,
It's a war.
which they did,
And they
not
defend themselves.
they hit a naval base, Taylor. That's American territory.
They're hitting civilian buildings in Dubai. Like, it's a war.
It's a war.
Well, it's a war. But outside of that, I want to give a shout out to my U.S. Navy sailors on the Gerald Ford aircraft carrier because they are absolutely hilarious. For folks that don't know, the Gerald Ford has been at sea for now
10
10 to 11 months. They were originally in the Caribbean Sea doing patrols for, South American boats and bombing those. And then they went in dry dock for like 48 hours and then they got sent to deal with the Iran situation. Uh, the rules in the Navy are you're usually not allowed to be at sea more than 6 months because at that point, everybody on the ship is about ready to kill each other.
kill
If
everybody.
it's not a cruise ship, folks, it's a Navy ship. People are stressed top to bottom, and
People
being
clogging toilets.
out there longer than 6 months is a problem to the point now where they're out there in Iran and they don't want to be there. So my fellow Navy folks are stuffing their t-shirts in the toilet to mess up the plumbing on the ship so they can leave the Gulf and have to go back and have the ship fixed because they don't want to be there right now. So shout out to my Navy folks. I'm proud of y'all. Enjoy that. All right. So one article I wanted to go over for Crash Out News, and hopefully this hits close to Taylor's heart. Was a news article that I ran across, and then Tiffany talked to me about too, about our social media apps addictive. And what is the impact on today's society? That's how you roll your eyes.
Why
That's
would
all.
this hit close to my heart?
Because you have your phone in your hand on a regular to the point I have your phone right
Okay,
now.
I'm not on social media though.
You're on Instagram.
You
Isn't
No,
that,
literally are.
isn't that where your nail stuff is?
that's why. Okay, name a day when I'm on it every single day.
Tuesday,
What?
Wednesday, Thursday, Friday,
I'm
Saturday.
never on Instagram unless it's on Saturday and I'm
I
posting nail content.
I think I think at some level, not just social media. I think the internet has become addictive to multiple age groups. I'll put it there. It's not just yours because I think some folks in my Gen X age group are addicted to it as well.
You're
Because
Gen X. Thought you were
yes,
like
go
I
ahead,
forgot what um
go ahead.
not wasn't it like
You were not about to
baby
call him a baby
boomers?
boomer. Oh my god.
What?
I was looking for the word.
Taylor, baby boomers,
Our baby boomers like
granny.
Yeah, yeah. Your granny is a baby
Baby
boomer.
boomer is granny.
Oh, so
and,
you're not far off. It's okay.
and granddad and
It's a child. Okay. You know what? Let's keep rolling. Let's keep rolling because I'm not doing this with you. No, it's just a big
you
question.
just gonna let her slide like that?
Listen, it's not to do on public radio.
Say had this been back in the day.
Did you just would you say in episode 1 I've gotten softer? Yeah,
You right. You right.
yeah, I've gotten softer. I gotten softer because uh, she gonna get it tonight. Don't worry.
I say it on the daily though.
Yeah,
Like
yeah, yeah. Not today though. You're gonna learn today. That's what they say. No, I'm kidding. No, but the question is like social media and the internet generally addictive? Is it hard for folks to put it down? I'm gonna say yes. I've seen it. Done it, actually, a matter of fact. It's hard to put it
yeah.
down sometimes. Like you'll be on the internet, I think Tiffany and I'll be watching TV. And I'm like, oh, let me look at my phone and see what's happening. Like, why am I doing this? Why am I doing that? Taylor the same way. Like you'll be
When?
and it doesn't
Name
even
it.
have to be internet. You could be texting somebody or something on your
Oh,
phone and it's like, or
you said social media.
watch one of your K-pop dramas. I said social media and the internet. Or watching one of your K-pop dramas and I'm like, Taylor, come do something. And it's like you didn't
First of
do
all, first
anything.
of all, first of all, let's get it
Yes.
right. It's not K-pop dramas. K-pop is music. It's called K-dramas.
Okay,
Let's get
K-drama.
it right. First of all,
Taylor, Daddy's old. He's not gonna remember.
exactly a baby boomer.
It's still gonna come out as K-pop dramas. So just so you know. It's not gonna change. It's not gonna change. It's not gonna change.
He was
That's
this way
basically
his whole
calling
life.
Any
that's
opinion?
basically calling a movie R&B movie, like R&B reality TV shows. Like what?
I mean, those kind of are a thing.
It is called Love and Hip Hop. So
That's a show. Like I'm not stupid. I'm
Love and
okay.
Hip Hop. Got you. That was a good one. Any opinions on this, ladies? I see Taylor's completely against the idea.
No.
I agree. It's addictive. You can never, unless somebody doesn't have a smartphone or just doesn't have a phone, you don't not see somebody on the internet.
I would like to see, and I haven't been. I actually looked for this week. I wanted to see, like, after everybody got phones on the regular, like, what's the increase of like car accidents on the highway? Was there a spike when when the first iPhone came out and people
Probably.
had regular access to phones or something?
First of all, the first iPhone was an iPod.
No, that was literally an iPod.
Exactly.
iPod.
It was an Apple product.
No. The
Can't make
iPod was
phones. You
completely
make
separate. You weren't born then.
You can't
Okay.
make calls
I
on
know
an
my
iPod.
history. It's Black History, ain't it?
No,
No. Lord
no.
Jesus.
You can't. The first iPhone was not an iPod because you couldn't make a call or send a text message.
You could play music.
You know what? From now on, Taylor's getting 8-track tapes for any that
No.
sit here.
No.
I'm gonna find an 8-track player.
You know what you need to get her? You remember them small cubed iPods?
Yeah,
Get her
the
that.
iPod Airs or whatever they were called. Yeah, I know what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
get her that.
You had one.
I know,
Oh,
and I
Yeah,
was grateful for it.
yeah.
I
She
liked
doesn't know
it.
the world outside of iPhone, so I think I need to
Taylor,
take
you
that
don't
back.
yes,
know.
I do.
Taylor, you don't know
I
the
lived with
thing.
it for 4 years.
You
Yes, I do.
did she say 4 years?
She did say 4 years. She did. You know what? Let's move on. It's not. No. I wanna stay within our schedule this time. Alright, so let's
I
go to the
did. I
next
lived with it for 4 years.
let's go to
It
the
was
next.
sad. It was a sad 4
I'm
years.
not
Do you
touching
even
it.
remember those 4 years?
There's
Yes,
not
it happened it ended a year ago
I'm
when
not
I got
touching it.
my phone back.
I'm not touching
Anyway,
it.
let's moving on.
Let's move on. The next segment, let's go to Lights Camera Critique with DJ.
What happened to the other money? Did it fall?
Oh, I did it too hard. There we go. I ain't never in my life never thought I'd be talking about Tyra Banks ever again. Um so for those who are unaware, Netflix decided to give Tyra Banks any reason to open her mouth
Oh, wow. Okay.
and just spew nothing. That was 3 hours of my life I
Nothingness.
will never get back.
Oh, you watched it?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, I watched it because
I would hope
funny
so
enough,
since we're reviewing it.
yeah, as as you know, watching Top Model as a kid with mom sometimes, you don't think about the challenge, the things that were going on in this show.
No. I was
Well, so
even
part
born.
of it was a different they kept saying this in the documentary. It
It
was
was
a
a different
different
time.
yeah, exactly.
There's no there. This was supposed to. Here's my thing. So, for those who didn't watch the show, this was a 3-episode documentary about pretty
3.
much the breakdown of America's Next Top Model. And I can believe, and I told this to Babe, I can believe that Tyra Banks pitched this whole modeling reality show idea with the best intentions. I can believe she thought that she was going
Best
in with the
intentions.
best intentions.
It started off with her best intentions. Didn't end that
But
way.
when you start losing the plot of what your initial plan was, which was to show the background of being in the modeling industry, but trying to open doors for different sizes, shapes, colors, backgrounds,
Mhm.
ethnicities, but then you are at the same time using those hurdles that were used on you on them for good TV.
Mhm.
Like you're using people's traumas in photo shoots. That's weird. That's not good TV. That's no matter what time period. That's never okay.
I
So
remember I watched some of it with mama, and one of them was, her mom got shot, and she had they made her recreate her getting shot as a photo.
yeah.
Like,
And
what's
then there
that?
was the one girl that I saw on one I think it was episode 2, and they were like, "We don't like your teeth." So they just yanked them all out like that same day. Like
Yeah, she had a gap in
Yeah,
her teeth.
she had a bad tooth that she was insecure about, but then I guess they went in and just started pulling out all her teeth and shaved them down.
all in the same day. Like she went through
Took
torture.
hours.
Like I was
Hours.
like, "Oh,
Was he
They
Tyra's a
even
filmed
licensed to do that?
yeah." It was they did it.
it. It was
They
a
did it with an
license.
actual dentist, but you don't just pull all of somebody's teeth out for modeling photos like that. That's ridiculous. That was
And then have them still do a photo shoot the
The
next
day
day.
after.
yeah, and they're still in pain with pain on painkillers. There's so many
And
things
then
wrong with that show.
she filmed a girl cheating on her boyfriend, even though she was
Yes.
drunk, still cheated the phone call of him calling her the B word.
Mhm.
And then, like, you filmed the whole thing. Why would you film that?
But the I guess I don't want to say good part of it is now there's a bunch of memes going out about Tyra, which have made me laugh for the last week. I think one of them was a picture of Tyra in a documentary, and it said, "If I sing you this, just know I'm not apologizing because she's not apologizing for nothing.
She
She's not
didn't
going."
apologize for anything. She says she apologized for this and that, and it's like, when? Because
Yeah.
they waiting for it.
She didn't bother to call her friends that were on the show that have been fired since when they had health issues or anything. They helped her build the show. But yeah, so I take y'all didn't like this documentary.
I
It
didn't
was shocking to watch.
It didn't, like, it opened my eyes, but it didn't show me anything I didn't already know. The industry is wicked, especially coming from the early 2000s. No, nobody was safe.
I
Yeah.
seriously did not know like any of this happened until I was doing homework and I saw that the girl's teeth were being pulled out. I just thought America's whatever it's called.
Next Top Model.
Yes, was like this good show that everybody watched. I was actually planning on watching it, but
Now I didn't finish the last episode, but did they promote a new season? I heard
yeah,
something about.
I didn't see that.
yeah.
I did. I must have zoned out because I
He
was over
said,
it.
I'm gonna redo this the right way for season or something 25. Yeah,
season
season 25.
25.
Yeah. All right. Well, I think we all have the same assessment of this show. I'm gonna give it a 0. Tyra's terrible.
I mean, listen, she could actually change.
No, it's too late. They've on season 25.
But
You
who's
can't come in
actually
season
going
25. You can't come in
Who's
season
gonna
25.
watch that?
People
who's
still watch.
gonna be dumb enough to go after watching that documentary?
Somebody's gonna watch
People.
it. I promise you,
People.
somebody's gonna watch it.
People.
The same
People.
people that watch Squid Games and waited for everybody to die are the same people that are gonna watch
You
that.
watch Squid Games.
What's sad is this is still another opportunity for her to take advantage of women who are still trying to get in the modeling industry to this
Yeah.
day.
It's imagine if you watched Hell's Kitchen and Gordon Ramsay's going around slapping people with pans. It's the same difference. So
He probably wishes he
I'm pretty sure he wanted. He might have, and they just might not have recorded it, but that's a different story. So yeah. All right.
Remind me to
Anything
stay
else
away from her.
for
Lights, camera, critique.
lights, camera critique there, DJ?
That's it. Just remind me to stay away from her as a professional model and actress. Remind me to never work with
If
her.
you get anywhere near Tyra Banks, I'm yanking your career. So just so you know.
Yeah, because it was my choice, right?
All right, let's move on to family talk. We get this thing moving forward, keep this train going. We're going to go to one question that my family has been asking me for a very long time. I know Taylor has a problem with a lot of the clothes I wear today.
Actually,
you hate my you
it's
hate it?
been better. It's been better per se.
Has it? So I had Skechers at one point. And
Yeah,
listen, for everybody online, let me explain. For everybody online, I'm the one that walks the dog. Here in Chicago, people do not pick up after their dogs, especially in the parks, on a regular. So you can step on anything at any time. I'm not wearing my good shoes outside to walk the dog. So I bought a pair of Skechers, and they were ironically slip-on Skechers, to walk the dogs. I'm like, if these get destroyed, I don't care. And then Taylor's like, I hate those things because I think I wore them to school one day when I went to pick her up.
Yes. No, not one day. Every day. I used to hate walking to school. I used to love when you used to drive me to school because like no. We don't wear Skechers in the Big 25.
Who don't wear Skechers in the Big 26?
25. Because Daddy used to walk me to school in 2025 with those Skechers to
Okay.
my school.
Fair.
No.
Who don't wear Skechers in 2025?
Not us. Not parents in the Big 25.
I'm
Have you
assuming
met her
DJ.
father?
Do you wear Skechers?
Yeah, I wear Skechers. I work a retail job. Yes, I wear Skechers.
Wear Adidas.
This is for the person
I
that
do wear Adidas.
has
You know
never had
what?
a job
Keep
and
wearing
also hasn't been
Adidas.
on their feet all day.
I have
What are you
Nikes.
talking about?
Taylor, listen to me. I have Nikes, Jordans, Skechers. What else? Tim's. I got Toms. I got what else
Toms.
I got? I
Wait,
got some Kobe shoes that my
wait.
mom that Babe's mom gave me.
Why do you have more shoes than I do?
Daddy, because I'm a girl and I know better than to have like 5 pairs of shoes in my closet.
Okay, I'll let that go. Okay, I'll let that go. Because I
You need
think
to
I
let
have
go your Skechers.
To
the
be fair,
Skechers. The
no,
Skechers are
Taylor,
been gone.
You need to get some Skechers. I need you to come
No,
on the live. They're comfortable.
you won't
They're
catch
comfortable.
me. In my 9 lives, you will never catch me with some Skechers.
You're a
What's
cat.
wrong with Skechers?
Yes.
What's wrong with Skechers? What's wrong
They're
with Skechers?
ugly. They're ugly. They're trying to be like Jordan. I mean, they're trying to be like Nike. And no.
Some Skechers look nice. I wouldn't wear them
No, they
like
don't. No, they don't.
They do though.
I
They
would.
they genuinely make me itch. Like
So-
like if
Why does Skechers make you itch? Like what?
like
Wait, I have a question. How do you hate Skechers but love Cybertruck?
That's a good question. How do you hate Skechers
Because
but
they
like
not-
a Cybertruck? Even Babe's confused.
Like what is going on?
Skechers remind me of Trump. Like that's what they remind me of. When
Wait a
I
minute.
see
Trump
them,
would never. You would never catch Trump wearing Skechers, so I'm
He
confused.
can't
on
fit
how
them
that
around his
correlation
ankles, so
happened.
why would we wear Skechers?
How did that happen?
exactly. They remind me of him. Like whenever I see them, I just think of him. Like it's
You just want to
that's
be
how
uncomfortable.
ugly they are.
I can't
You
wait
just
to the
want to be
day.
uncomfortable.
I can't wait to the day. I hope you get one of these summer things we talked about this today at the conference, because I hope you're on your feet for 8.5 hours just walking
Wow.
around, and you're gonna be
You
like, I
can't
wish
wish
I
that
had
on your daughter.
You can. That's called a job.
Skechers after that's over.
Technically,
It's called a
there's
job.
jobs that all you have to do is sit and check people in. So
I know,
technically,
and you won't get near one of those this summer. I'm gonna make
You
sure of
were
that.
literally 13. You're not getting that job.
no,
That-
no, that's not true. I could be a
Yes.
cashier at a sailor's
On the ships, on the
ship.
cruise ships.
Yes.
Yeah, that's true.
At a
That's one-
resort.
that
So.
she not a resort, but so they have the dinner yachts here in Chicago, just like they do in DC. So one of the jobs for the teenagers, once you turn 16, because you can't do it at her age yet, you can be like a cashier and stuff on the yachts that do the dinner cruises and stuff like that. So
That's cool.
we'll see. Yeah, but she's gonna need those Skechers to work that job though. Ain't no chairs at that cash register. So yeah, that's happening. I'm gonna make sure you get an 8-hour standing job. I promise you. You could be crying for Skechers.
Mom is not gonna let you
DSW.
do that physically.
You're gonna need Skechers or Crocs for DSW when you get that
Okay,
job.
Crocs are fine.
Shoot. I think Mom would. How much money you cost?
Exactly. All right, let's move on from that. Let's go ahead. So the last topic we have is DJ already kind of delved in it from her week. School and work stress. Yeah. You okay,
You ain't
DJ?
gotta tell me twice.
What do you mean? Tell you twice. You're in 7th grade.
You ain't gotta tell me twice.
Tell what?
Actually, I'm not in 7th grade. I'm in 8th grade because I'm doing 8th grade work.
What stress do you have? You have to do homework. And if you don't get it right, you get to do it again.
No. That's
wait.
tests.
Okay.
Those are tests.
So what's so stressful about your day?
Everything.
Like what?
The whole teachers even said it's a lot.
It's a lot.
You're not saying what's a lot. What's a lot? What's a lot?
The
Homework?
Yes.
Just doing the work?
No.
I'll
Okay,
wait.
so how is it hard, Taylor? What you got to do?
Everything. Literally.
So I'm
Like-
gonna say something that I never thought I would admit out loud, because it's going to give our father
I
a
can't wait.
reason to feel right.
Give it to me.
Taylor,
Yes.
you know, I was in an honors class in high school, And I gave Daddy a hard time through middle school and high school when it came to grades. Not
Preach.
because I was purposefully not turning homework in, but they
Preach.
mysteriously were not in my backpack. But then I got to honors English, and Kamar and DJ was doing the bare minimum of the honors class because it was too easy.
Preach.
So what is hard? Because the only class that was hard for me was math. Science, passed it. English, passed it. History,
I didn't say I'm
favorite
not.
class, passed it. What's hard? Because
I'm
it was hard.
passing all my classes.
So you're
Are you-
passing all your classes right now because your mom and I are making sure you stay on track with schedules and planners and all the other stuff. We need
So
to keep
you're
that up.
passing my classes.
No, I'm not passing your classes. You're doing the work, but we have set up the system for you to stay on track. The difference is going to be what you're going to see as you get older is when you get an actual job, ain't nobody there to keep you on track except yourself. And if you ain't on track, you lose your job. Ain't no redos, ain't no retakes, ain't no remakes. It's do or don't. Yeah. Yeah.
a couple teenagers just lost their job at my job.
Yeah.
Bad for them.
Bad for them, she says.
It's really hard to maintain school and a job.
Yeah. Yeah. So I did it. What are you talking about? I used to work at Wendy's and went to school.
Wendy's.
Yeah.
We know.
I said hard. I didn't say
And
impossible.
did sports. All
I
three
said
of them.
hard. I said hard, not impossible.
I got you. And then even as an adult, I worked 2 jobs, one at NOAA, one at NASA, and did my internship for my culinary degree. So I had 3
I was
jobs.
working at McDonald's in high school.
I know you were.
You didn't want me to.
No, I did not, because I hate McDonald's. To this day, I hate McDonald's. It's trash.
I'm over it.
It is. It's trash. Anyway, let's wrap this up. I think we had a good episode today.
Well, wait, Daddy, you never told us. Oh, wait, I think you did. You never said how your week was going. You told us about what you and Mom did, but you never said.
Oh, my week
Like-
was the usual stressful mess, as it always is, because that's what my job is organizing the mess at the program I work at NASA and trying to keep it steady. And doing that as you organizing a bunch of grown people can be ultimately frustrating at times, but you know, that's part of the job. That's what I get paid for. So it is what it is. So, but it'll keep going. It'll be another week of it this week, and we'll keep going, and then I'll get paid on Friday, and I'll be like, oh, never mind, I'm good. So it is what it is. Life keeps rolling. I still get to watch WWE, which I'm gonna do tonight, and eat chicken wings.
I'm gonna order me some food.
Yeah,
I'm
hungry.
thinking Chipotle.
That's a good idea.
No. I thought
Oh wait, no, you can't do that.
I thought
You
we were
can't do that.
protesting Chipotle. We said that last episode. Like, what's going on?
Crap. That's right.
What is happening here?
No
Yeah.
Chipotle.
Anyway.
No Chipotle.
All right. So let's wrap this up. That concludes episode 3. Thank you, folks, for listening. Follow us on the socials. You know what they are. You'll see them in a second on the outtake. Make sure to follow us. Make sure to subscribe on YouTube, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts. This has been episode 3 of the Daughters and the Dad podcast, and I am Kevin with my co-host,
DJ
and
Taylor.
and we'll see you all on episode 4, and we're signing out.
Bye.
Bye.